What's good, YouTube? LTtvSportsNation. Before I get started, for those that are new, I'll be doing content on basketball, boxing, and MMA. Well, it seems once again Draymond is catching heat for his best defender in the NBA comments that he made last week. And a former Golden State Warrior in the We Believe era by the name of Baron Davis, he came out and kind of gave a little story about him and Draymond. As far as ranking him, I think he's one of the best of his era. Can Draymond Green guard me? Absolutely not. Davis said via Grant Liffman of NBC Sports Bay Area, he couldn't guard me in the Summer League at UCLA 2 years ago. I was saying I was the baby Draymond. He kept calling fouls, but he can't score on me. He tried to post me up, and I kept yelling, I'm baby Draymond. And he was getting pissed. Look. And honestly, I'm not mad at the fact that Draymond said that about himself. I'm not mad, because as a competitor, that's what you're supposed to do. However, when you're looking at the legends more so than those in this era currently, the legends have a better case. And you're looking at the Gary Paytons, the Manu Bowles, the Scottie Pippens, the Bill Russells, the Tim Duncans, the Michael Jordans. Those guys defensively are more accomplished than he is, defensively speaking. And they have a stronger case as the best defender to ever play the game than Draymond. I think that it's something that's not really refutable. Even if you're just going off the strength of you being a Warriors fan or you just a Draymond Green fan, you're going off the strength of that, you're going to lose that argument every time against most people who know the game of basketball and have seen the legends in the game play in their era, which we all know that this era is not really defensively based anymore. It's more offensive. So back then, you had to be solid on both ends. Nowadays, you just have to be solid on offense and not really defense. So people have to count that as well. Honestly, I'll never believe it. I just think that Draymond saying that BS is just all the way cap. And I just can't really rock with it, nor can I support it. Some people may take what I'm saying the wrong way or out of context or whatever, but it's not hate at the end of the day. It's really just facts. Draymond is not the best defender ever. He's not. And he's also regressed if you really pay attention. He hasn't really done much of anything since 2017. On top of everything else, we played the Atlanta Hawks Friday, and John Collins put 38 on his head. So how can you say that, and then immediately after we play the Atlanta Hawks and you don't show that you are the best defender ever? See, this is the danger of Draymond saying what he's saying, because now teams on offense, they're going to attack Draymond every possession, and they're going to see, okay, you said you're the best defender ever, now we're going to test you every time. On every offense possession we have, we're going straight for you. Pick and rolls, screens, we're going to do all of that. It was kind of a bad thing for him to come out and say what he said in that interview. It was really a bad look, because now you have former NBA players and legends in the game coming at him from every direction. And people on the internet may kind of take it a little too far and try to get too emotionally invested, but these guys have relationships outside of basketball, so it's all well and fun. It's just a disagreement amongst NBA players, past and present. It's not that deep as people want to make it sound. And even us on YouTube, some people may get too invested in this. I'm not, because I know what it is. Do I have an issue with Draymond saying it? Yes. Am I going to like bash Draymond on social media and say he's a POS and blah blah blah? No, I'm not going to do all of that, because I watched the game of basketball for years, really since the 90s, when that era was a lot tougher than this one currently. So I'm not going to bash Draymond to that extent like others would. Would I disagree? Hell yeah, because there's a lot of great defenders in the NBA that have played that can pretty much put their defensive accolades against Draymond's, and they'll surpass him defensive accolades wise, and it wouldn't even be a contest. So that's why I'm coming out with back-to-back videos on this topic, because I mean, it's a healthy discussion that needs to be had, and I'm all for it. Once again, I had no problems with Draymond saying it. I just don't agree with what he said. And many people in the NBA, from the Scottie Pippens, the Baron Davis, Tony Allens, and many other legends that may come out behind Draymond's statements, are going to disagree with him too. So it's not something to kind of like get riled up about at the end of the day. It's just a healthy NBA conversation. Nothing more, nothing less. LTTV Sports Nation, I'm out of here.